Well, hello everybody. How are you doing? Hope everything is okay. It's a bit of a unshaven wiggly today. Didn't even realise there's been a lot of streams going on, and I've been doing some weird and wonderful work today, which makes an awfully big change for me. So yeah, I didn't even clean my face up. Maybe I look rugged. Who knows? Who knows? Hello to a whole bunch of people in the chat, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us already. Wagyu, first in. Thank you so much, sir. Synthetic Lady Aptitude, Paul Holmes, Paul LeBlanc is in there as well. Will Joseph, thank you very much indeed. Tony Duncan, hello to you. Geosynths, hey Jamie, how are you doing? And Tony Duncan, I've already mentioned Tony Duncan. Keith in Watford, hello to you. Yes, well we're kind of Kentless at the moment, which usually kind of happens at the beginning of some streams. Let's just see. Hey Tanuki D, thanks for joining us. Let me just see if he's caught up on his messages. But normally what happens is he says, oh yeah, I'll come on, and then I kind of bring him up just after we go live, and I don't think he's asleep or anything. Claudia Vernon Sorchuk, how are you doing? That's my bestest friend in the whole world that's just tuned in for NPC lessons, no less. And isn't it Black Friday tomorrow? She's the busiest lady in the world. She's marketing director for a very big hi-fi and TV company, and they do loads of business on Black Friday. I miss you too, Claude. So yeah, what do you do? She's probably just had enough, I would imagine. I completely had enough. So yeah, big love and hearts and everything and flowers to Claudia in the chat. Oh, it's a week away. It's a week away. Fantastic. Oh, that's okay. There's plenty of time to get everything sorted, fix the website and all that kind of stuff. Kent Spong hasn't picked up his messages, so I'm presuming he's super busy or not very well. So we are very, very pleased to announce it's probably just me and the wonderful Inky the cat doing our NPC lessons today, which is going to be cool. Smash like if you're here, or if you're going to disappear. Get that like in quick. Inky, how are you doing?
I'm brilliant. How are you, Dom?
I'm good. I promise you that's Inky behind that screen, sitting above, kind of looking down on it.
Hello.
And what a clean screen we've got going on up there as well. Like, it's readable and everything. What's the difference? I
turned the brightness down and rearranged some lighting and, yeah.
It's just good. It's so good. We love it. Give me a second and I'll try and get my NPC screen up and running as well, which I've just remembered I haven't dropped in. We had a last minute reboot before we joined, so let's have a quick look. Have an extra camera and pop that in, see what happens. Let's have a look. Okay, it's kind of there. Maybe I'll try and zoom it in a bit to lower the camera a little bit, I think. Let's do that. You can see how well used my keyboard is. Look at that.
They're not. It's been worn away. I thought they were stickers.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's got this overlay on it for Logic. So it's got Logic kind of overlays, which actually keeps these keyboards brilliantly. But it's worn away on here. And clearly I use... have I disappeared? Hang on a second. That's weird. I think I just pressed the key that kicks me off the stream. I use these a lot more, which makes me seem like a gamer, but I don't play games on it. The move forwards and all that kind of stuff. Geosynth is blaspheming in the chat. He said, I've divorced the NPC and got with the Force now. Sorry, it's not complete blasphemy then. That's kind of okay. Right, can you please connect your NPC to the internet? What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on mine. Tell us what you've been up to for a couple of minutes whilst I get everything going on this side, if you wouldn't mind, Kinky Inky.
I've got an hour set to do for Monday, which I haven't really...
no stress then.
I've been thinking about it a lot, yeah, for a couple of DJs who... They did my 50th birthday online last year. So it's no pressure at all. And I really should have done it like a month ago. But
they come out better if you leave them to the last minute, though, I think.
I think so. I think that's sometimes. The way some people work better like that. As non-organised people, that's what our excuse, and we're sticking to it.
Quite. All right, I'm in. Look at that. That's marvellous. It's not quite OCD straight, but it'll do. A bit of focus. Okay, what are we going to do today then?
Well, I think we should still ask the audience if they want to know anything. But also, you wanted to know how to do some sample chopping, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to use it in a way that everyone kind of, all the old school used to use it, which is kind of playing a beat or load up a beat of some kind and then chop it into pieces and kind of just put together some kind of hip hop or boom bap type of thing, if that's okay. And I know that's probably the first thing everybody does, but it's something that I've missed out on. But yeah, also in the chat, if anyone's interested, I know there was a few requests last time. We missed last week, unfortunately, because you had something going on, didn't you? Was that exciting?
Oh yeah, electricians, and they're coming
super
back.
Exciting.
And they're coming back. So I've got to dismantle the studio, which I'm not looking forward to.
Okay, well that was a good excuse, for not doing it. Hey, Lady Aptitude, hello to you. Have the NPC software, but I've only done one project with it. Oh, is that software? What's that like?
You can get NPC Beats, which is free.
Oh,
and you get 8 tracks to try everything out for free.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to know if they'd like the NPC workflow, I mean, it is a bit different on the hardware. When I look at the NPC software, I'm just a bit lost, even though I've got a hardware controller.
Yeah.
But you can definitely check out the features and, it's quite good for free.
That sounds really good, actually. I had no idea. Check that out.
It's only limited by tracks. It's not... So, like Ableton Lite, you can't export certain things and stuff like that. It's not limited in that way. It's just limited by the amount of tracks.
Cool. Well, and is it Mac and PC?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And isn't there an NPC where it runs on an iPad in a dock of some kind?
Oh, that was ages ago. Yeah, that's dead now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. That's long gone.
Fair enough. Okay, well, Claudia Vernon, get your Vernon Sawtruck, get your NPC ready. No doubt you've already downloaded the Beats version. Actually, no doubt you've actually gone and do some proper work. Paul LeBlanc is a new NPC owner. Let's have your question. We need a new NPC owner's question. Like, where's the on button or something, if you wouldn't mind. That would be cool. Because honestly, I couldn't find it until Lisa told me. So that was it. 1 week. Oh man, was it because of Lisa? Did we sadly give you gas? I
know nothing, Paul. It's not my fault.
Geosynth is saying, yeah, I've been using I spoke to Geosynth, Jamie, wonderful sound libraries as well. I'm sure everyone realises in the chat. I've been using the MPC one as sequences allowed to change tempos. Yes, he had a problem because he was trying to play stems on. I thought he said it was the MPC one and it didn't allow you to change tempo.
No, he went to the Force, which he likes better for triggering a set, which it is good for, but you can't have different tempos within that project.
Got you. Okay, fair enough. So, but he's managed to keep the Akai flag flying, so that's cool. John Carter says he deleted the MIDI Learn subfolder and it boots up a lot quicker. Is that a beginner's guide?
The MIDI Learn folder isn't actually working at the moment, so it could be that reason.
It could be consuming a whole bunch of stuff. Paul LeBlanc says it's the maddest device ever. I'm in love with it. You obviously haven't tried what's that Sherman filter bank? Not that it's got anything to do with Akai whatsoever. That is the maddest device in the entire world. Okay, well, I've got my zoom on. I've got my focus on. Lead on.
So, if we want to cut up a sample, we better make a sample first.
True. Okay.
So, if you go into your drum kit here, a new project,
so
bottom right on your screen.
That's better, it went all very dim. So empty project.
New project, yeah, that's it.
There you go.
And then you're on your drums.
Let me just see if you can angle this over a bit.
Go to menu. or you can just hit Shift and menu if
Yeah,
you want.
I do the menu.
And then top right is browse.
Yes.
And
this is our kits, is it? Now I got to make sure that you're actually hearing something as well. Let me just make sure I got the volume up. Will I?
You haven't got any? Have you got leads out of it?
Yeah.
Audio leads? No, they're in. They're an
Oh.
input.
I knew that.
Lesson 1. Know your apps and ins.
That was just a test. Just to make sure Inky was on her toes. I still don't know if I've got the volume turned up. Will I be hearing anything at the moment? If
They should audition.
Okay, so that's probably me then. So let me just see what's going on. These are going into...
Get mine into focus. Come on, focus.
Okay, hang on. Let me just check I have actually put it in the right one.
Yeah, no, the outputs are right.
That's right. Okay.
No, that's all right at the back.
Okay, well I can hear something, so that's good. I'm not sure if you can yet, but you will be able
I can
to.
hear.
Yeah, cool. It's pretty quiet, but we'll get that sorted out. Hold on. Hopefully that's about the right volume. It's not actually knocking everyone off their seats.
It's a bit squiff though.
Bit squiff.
Yeah, like the MPC, it's going to...
Oh.
Yeah, it's work. Yeah, thank you.
Just trying to think. That's like an advertising executive. Can you make it more squiff? Yeah, like that. That's it, squiff. Okay, so give me a beat.
Right, let's go back to the main page then.
I know how to do that. You go home.
No. Next to menu, main. But
Yep.
That's it. And should we just do it through the step sequence because it's easy? And
yeah, okay. Yeah.
How many, are we going to do 1 bar or 4 bars?
Yeah, 1 bar's enough just to chop it up and see what's going on.
Right, so up the top here, change that to 1 bar.
Yep, so it's this one, isn't it? Yep, 1 bar.
And then you shift and select kick drum.
Shift and... Yep.
And then you go to your step sequencer because it's just going to be quicker. Oh, get mine into focus.
And how did you do that?
Just go into that.
Yep. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming because we missed a week, so...
I think we missed 2, didn't we?
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, look at that. So there's my... Okay, so if I go dum, cut...
You can do it by the pads as well. Yeah. Oh, you are doing... Oh, look.
There.
Yeah.
Make that a bit louder. So if I play that with the play button...
Right. And
okay, that's not quite what I envisaged, but...
and then pick another sound just to kind of...
Okay, I can always come back and change it, can't I? So then what do you do is shift and select the sound.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was me for a moment. My shift is not selecting a different sound.
Yeah. Hold on. Go back into your main menu.
Yeah, and then do it.
Main, sorry.
Yeah.
Go to main. And then yeah.
Have I selected something important?
No, you seem to be on a kit. You've got a kit here.
Yeah, it's not the world's most exciting kit, but it'll do. It'll do.
Right, okay. And
so kit down there. So back in the cool. So if I go it's a little bit fast, so I touch that and I twiddle that, I think. Hey, get me.
So you're happy with your beautiful drum sequence there?
Oh yeah. Could do with a hat. So if I go back into main and then hold the shift down. Oh yeah. And then I can just pop back into into step mode.
Focus.
Oh, this is quite clever.
You could even put some triplets in there, or
How do you do that in step sequence mode? That's a good one.
Oh, you might have to do it live.
Oh, okay. I can do that. So go back to main.
Yeah.
So if I want, I'd have to put it in record, I guess, right? Do I arm something?
Yeah, you should already be armed on the initial track. Yeah, you've got your arm, got your red arm. So if you go shift note repeat.
Do I want to do it as a note repeat? Okay, so shift. Where's note repeat? Sorry.
On your top right. Yeah.
So shift, note repeat. Yeah.
And then you've got time division, so you've got a T on the end.
On the end of where?
Right at the bottom.
Oh, right down the bottom here. T. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
you could have a 32 triplet. Now it's not in record yet, is it?
No.
So I could just try something. Ho, ho, ho!
And you can also move these around, so it only activates when you take your finger off it.
Oh, nice.
So,
wow. There's quite a few people saying they've forgotten a lot from last time as well. I'm with you. Will Joseph. The squiffy drummer's a bit skint. Too skint and too squiffy to play Squid Game. Gio says, hi Jamie, yes, agree. Oh yeah, Jamie was saying loaded a kit. I think I got the kit right, but kind of by accident, to be honest. Any questions literally in the chat, fire them away, because I mean it's probably reasonably interesting trying to work out what's going on, but I'd love to actually kind of answer something that's useful to you as well. Brett, I sold my Digitech this summer and now the song mode has arrived. Oh no, I didn't know it didn't have one actually. Wow, getting into Electron stuff actually. I have an Analog 4 which is getting a lot of use at the moment. It's really nice. They all seem to be pretty old as well, but they're obviously well before their time. Anyway, so how do I put this into a record mode?
just press record and play.
Oh yeah.
You press record?
Not yet, I was just practicing. Oh. Why has half of it disappeared?
Press over, yeah. Stop it and play it again.
Is there undo? Undo. Shall I do it?
Yeah,
see what
you
happens.
can press undo.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how I lost half my beat. Anyway, Geosynths. Jamie's saying set up send effects instead of inserts. He hasn't done that yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because Inky was telling me before the stream how brilliant she is at that.
Oh, it's
John Cart's saying I've just done a mute record. I think you're right. Don't know how, but that would make sense because it muted whilst I had one of the buttons down. So should there be an overdub or record?
Once you've recorded your first thing, you should always be an overdub.
All right, I think that's what happened. I think I just dropped myself in.
Right, now you wanted to know how to chop that sample up.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with the transients on that triplet. Okay, so there you go. I'm good. We've got that. So I'd like to sample, I guess, resample that and then trigger it from the 16 pads.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to...
Kent, you're in the chat. You're meant to be here. I did send you the link, Kent, if you fancy joining us. I know you haven't seen any of your messages today whatsoever, so we're struggling on without you. But if you check your Facebook messages, there is a link if you'd like to join us. And hello to you. Thank you for popping up. We've now been spungified. Right, sorry, Inky, hit me with it.
So now we want to convert this track to a sample. So see this middle pencil on your middle row?
Yep. Oh, bollocks. Sorry. I touched the wrong thing. So to go back. This one. There you go. That one, the middle one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bounce to sample.
Okay. Bounce to sample. Chug, chug, chug. He did fall asleep. That's good. Sleep is good. And where's it stuck that sample then?
Well, we've got to go and find it. So
okay.
I'm going to go on a different track just to make it easier.
Okay.
But you could go on bank B. You could go on the top.
Whatever
bank
you.
A, but I'll
just do what you do, shall I? So I'm going to go. I've selected track 1, and I'm going to change it to unused.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of the drum kit, so I'm going to press this little plus button, I think.
Yeah, I've gone to program 2.
Right. So then we're going to go to menu. Sample edit. Oh, no.
None.
No,
I've got none in my sample edit.
Program edit. Samples. Oh. I've come unstuck.
Yeah, mine just says none. You've got a sample there, which is more than me, and it's your bounce, so that's correct, isn't it?
Yeah. Why haven't you got...
let me just check.
Try it.
I'm back on sequence 1 again.
No, you want to be on sequence 1?
Right, but track 2, program 2.
Go to menu.
Yeah. Sample edit.
Yeah.
It just opens with nothing.
Right, well, hold on. At the top here.
Yeah.
Where it says sample.
Yeah.
Try...
Bounce. Bounce track 1, I think that's it.
Right.
How can we hear that?
I think we just... You can... There's a way you can play it.
I mean, can I just assign it to something, I guess? Yeah, it's definitely mine because it's got funny little triplet on the end.
Oh, you just press the bottom right hand pad.
Oh.
And it starts from different places.
Oh.
Bottom right hand, left hand, sorry.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, but why is that changing your samples?
It's like a sample's been assigned to each pad. I seem to have assigned bounce to this pad, but it doesn't come out. Just double tap that sample name up top and look for one called bounce. Brilliant. We got that. We got it. But now we just can't quite work out where it's... You've
got bounce track 1.
Yep.
But I've got a different pad layout now. I've got all yellow on the bottom, then some red ones, then a green.
Oh.
Do you want to try bouncing it again?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go back to main. We're going to change this to track 1.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. If I press play, there is my...
And then hit the pencil.
Fat beat. Hit the pencil in the middle one or in the bottom?
The middle one.
This one here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to say bounce to sample.
Yeah.
Done it. Okay, so now we're back here again.
Go to track 2.
Just going to take that to track 2. Yeah.
And menu.
And sample edit.
Sample edit.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, so it's although that's track 1.
Try again. Turn it again, and you should have.
Yeah, there's track
1.
2.
No.
There you go. We're on. Yeah, we got it. But it hasn't changed my pad. That's all.
I don't know why that is.
Crowdsource from the chat. Pain in the arse, aren't they? Muscle memory. Yeah.
I've worked it out because you need to be on. See it right at the bottom here, where it says program.
No, because you're off the screen. But
here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry.
You want to be on trim.
There you go. Trim.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
Now, to chop it.
Yeah. This takes me back. Cool. Okay.
To chop it, you want to hit trim again.
Manual threshold, regions or BPM. So I kind of want threshold is transient. Is that right? Regions. Okay. Well, they just chop them into precise chunks. Well, I guess they are imprecise chunks anyway, aren't they? So okay.
Or you can have thresholds.
Oh, right. So it does it on the fly. That's nice.
Or you can do it manually, which you just then, as you play it, you just punch them in.
Nice.
The regions is usually pretty good.
And BPM, it just tries to work out what's going on. Okay, for every single little beat, which is pretty similar to regions, I think.
Yeah.
We want a gnarly old hip-hop loop, really, but that's fabulous. And is that now set up? Can I save that as a kind of program or whatever?
I think we have to press shift and process.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
No, cancel. Hold on.
That's okay. I mean, it's not. It doesn't need to be saved.
Shift,
Whatever you have right of
That's
trim
it.
bottom. Sorry, what was that?
Shift and convert. Press shift
Oh.
and convert.
Jump program using slices. Wagga was saying, whatever you have right of the trim button, right of trim, bottom left, I don't have that. So right of the trim button.
Hold on.
Which was, hang on. No, I've got lost again now.
Because you've got to press chop. Press chop.
Yeah, chop, and then I'm back on the
what's
on the
he
main
saying?
course. Where you had trim, you had something to the right of it. It's different on his screen, so maybe it's a newer update.
Is he on the latest update?
I don't know, but
is he in the right screen?
Don't know. Threshold is nice for drums, I guess. Good external in time for. Yeah, I mean, when you've got a broken, old, out of time, old school kind of hip hop beat, you don't really want. You want it chopped on transients. I've always called them transients. I guess threshold is the same. Yeah, that was the program mode you were in. Okay, that makes sense. Doesn't matter now, unless they've updated it in the last 2 weeks. Have they done an update in the last 2 weeks? Cool.
No. So that's basically how you chop up a sample.
That's awesome. So do you want to do some insert effects then?
Well, it's going to be the blind leading the blind.
Oh dear.
It's really going to be... Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Is there anything a little less advanced, or perhaps when I was going to say advanced, a little more useful or used? I guess that's still useful, but that anyone is interested in checking out, that would be of use.
I think we can do send effects. Should we have a go?
Okay, yeah, please.
Right. So
Kent, are you gonna join us by any chance? Just while you're there, because we do miss your slamming beat making.
Yeah. We need his musicality.
Let me see. Kent Spong. He hasn't checked his messages.
He's too busy glued to us.
This is so entertaining. Oh, Kent, if you can hear me, do come and join us. The link is in your Facebook Messenger, or anyone else actually. If anyone else has got an NPC out and wants to come and join us, I'm very happy to post the link. You would be very, very welcome, even if you haven't got your NPC out.
Yeah, come on, Jamie. Get your NPC out.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll post the link up just in case. 1 second. Tra-la-la. There you go. Okay, no worries, Inky. I noticed on the force there are 2 set up already. Oh, no, don't drop out now. We can do this. We can definitely do this. It would be nice to have a send anyway that you can ride the effects on. All right, ready when you are.
So go to your menu. Go to Channel Mixer, which is here. Press on that.
Yep.
And just get my thing in focus. And then you can see here, sends, can't you?
Ah.
So I'm assuming you click on, say, our drum program, which is... let's go to tracks. Let's make it easier. So go to the top where it says programs.
Yeah.
Let's choose tracks, MIDI tracks. Oh no, you can't do that. Back on programs. Won't let us do that. We'll have to stay on programs. And let's click.
Where are you seeing send though? Actually, by the way.
Right at the bottom. Can you see send? Insert.
Oh, yes, I can. Yeah. So
my drum track is on number 2 here.
And mine's on number 3, so that's cool.
Why is yours on number 3?
Because it's the magic number. It's hip hop, isn't it?
Select that, and I assume we're going to send it by hitting send. Yeah. So we're sending that to track to send 1 because it's got 4 sends. Look,
it's got 4 sends in it. Is there not a level into which you? Oh yeah, so that you can then turn it up, right?
Yeah. So then we turn it all the way up. Or is there a faster way? There must be a faster way.
Yeah, you just double tap it and it do that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's well heavy now.
And then we could.
So we need to put something in send 1 though, right?
Yeah. So if we put an effect in here.
Okay.
Oh. But are we actually in sends or are we actually?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, but have we actually? So if you go back to send and turn that send volume down, that effect shouldn't.
Correct. No. Yeah. Hold on, I've lost where we are though. So we go to Channel Mixer again. If I turn that down, it's not send. We just we've inserted it, haven't we? So that's not right. So I'm going to bin that. Those are inserts. That's the insert page. We don't want that. We want a separate page where presumably there's sends and returns. Hey, Drew B, thanks for joining us. You say it looks good. It's kind of like we're bluffing our way through stuff, but it can be interesting watching other people learn, I guess. And you just joined us with Jamie from Geosynth has just challenged Inky to do sends and returns, which is super advanced, I would say.
I'm just going to find something.
Returns are in the top menu, says Wagyu, and submixes as well. So if you go to menu, so I'm just trying to turn my audio up so I don't have to keep hogging the mic.
Right. Now if I turn this down, it should behave like normal. No.
All right, go to sends.
Oh no, hold on. No. No.
Oh, the one we had on programs, the mixer thing. Okay.
I know what he's on about. He's on about, instead of here where it says out.
Yeah.
See here underneath the kit.
You've got the out, but I've got no. Or have I got a send?
Yeah, it should have a send. Yeah.
No,
Just,
it's sub.
yeah.
You found a send in there?
No. Yes.
No.
No.
Yes?
No.
No. Hold on. Pan mute sends inserts root. Where does he mean? He means the one we had on programs, the mixer thing. And submixes too. Returns are in the top menu, like up here. Submixes, returns. Right, so it hasn't got sends, but returns are in there. So you can go to return. So if you double tap at the top where it says programs, you've got returns, yeah?
So we're going to send that to somewhere. And then we're going to...
All right, so I'm going to come back.
Returns. Return 1, because we're on send 1.
Yeah, but there should be something in between the send and the return, like an echo or a delay or something.
Yeah, so on the return, we're going to put an effect, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so hang on then, just let me... So I'm going to go to the level, go to the send rather. I'm going to turn up the send level.
Yeah.
So I've done that, that's there. Now I'm going to go to returns.
Yeah, and make sure you're on return 1. So that
returns, return 1, yeah. And then do you put something in the insert?
Yeah. Then you put something in here.
Yeah, so I put my delay there. Oops. Close that. So the point is, though, does that stop when I turn the send down?
Yeah, that's how we know, isn't it? So you have to go back up here to...
Programs.
Yeah.
And then we come back down here to sends. Yes, it does.
There we go.
Super simple. Super simple. Sorry, I'm probably blowing everyone's... Sorry about that. Yeah, really easy, that one. Thanks for that, Jamie. It's really good. But I guess you can route some of the outputs through an external pedal or something.
You could automate that as well.
Nice. What effect is that?
Granulator.
Oh, your favourite effect.
One of them.
Round of applause for us. Thank you, Geosynths. That's kind of cool. Hooray!
Thanks to Wagyu as well, because
Wagyu. Yeah, we were totally
overcomplicating it, weren't we?
You've got to come on, Wagyu. Future World Machines. I was thinking of getting an MPC 1 in the summer, but got a VerseLab MV1 instead. I think I made the right choice. I wouldn't have the patience or time to learn how to use the MPC. Yeah, to be fair, we're not making it look as simple as it could be, because I've never done this before, so it's always going to be the kind of do it once, get your head around it, and don't forget it. But I'm okay with it, actually. You know, it takes a little bit of time because we literally haven't done it for 2 weeks to remember where the menus and the main bits are. But I'm moving around quite nicely.
And things like send and returns. I mean, you'd use them so that you don't have to put the same thing on every track. What you could do is just resample that track or. Do you know what I mean?
And presumably you could save if you do use it a lot, can you save a template of your settings with
Oh yeah.
You know, you can send it to. I always use a send on the vocals, for example, because I want to fly in some echo every now and then on the vocal sample or whatever. You could just have it set so that you've got a vocal track set up with it, with the send on there, and maybe MIDI control it from a MIDI fighter or something. You know, one of the usual ones. So yes, exactly like half Biscuit Beast said. How do you map send level to an external controller? Exactly that. I guess you hit learn, don't you? And then
yeah, it's really easy, but it's not working at the moment. So you go into menu and you go to MIDI control there.
Yep.
And then you go to MIDI learn, which is here. And then you basically make sure learned on, enable. Plus, you'd have something plugged in, and you would usually move a knob or a fader and it would pick it up here. But
yeah,
at the
so
moment,
you just wiggle the thing you want to map, right?
Yeah, at the moment that isn't picking up.
Oh, that's just because the last software release broke it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, no, that's cool. But I remember when it was working, and they don't break things for long. It doesn't. You actually. Do they tend to break that much on releases? Is that's the norm?
This is the first thing I've had a problem with, because for me, I want to map a Novation XL to this.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a great little performance unit.
Mm.
You know, if you had filters and...
Exactly. The filters and even things like that send become really useful if you've got a button that does it instantly. It's a bit like the Octatrack or something, you know, that if you've got to jump through hoops to find the send, it doesn't work at all. Whereas if you can just map one knob to it, it's great.
I had things like the touch effects, which are stutters mapped to buttons, and also sample reverse for drums, so you could get the kick drum reversing, which, you know, and yeah, so things like that, things you can make it fun then, you can make it your own personal performance effects of how you want it.
Gotcha.
Rather than just volumes and mutes and stuff.
Gotcha. Hey, Arjan, good to see you. Half God, Half Biscuit Beast is saying, is it broken on the Force as well?
I don't think. I'm not sure the Force actually has MIDI mapping.
Oh.
I have to double check. If it has, it's a new update. Because they used to think that it had got enough buttons and knobs, and you can map anything to the pads on the Force.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have like 64 effects or multiple effects.
Okay, looks like it does. There's a video from Anderton's saying Force 3.1 MIDI learn.
Right.
So it looks like it has come through.
Yeah, that's very recent. Because what they are trying to do is these two platforms will be identical eventually.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
They're getting there.
Yeah, so Jamie's saying it does have it was in the last update.
I haven't updated mine yet because I've got that hour set to do, and I've MIDI mapped everything, all my hardware, and I was told that if you update, it breaks. It might break all my MIDI mapping, which I don't want to go through another 4 hours and go, well, what channel was it on?
You know what? I've done that so many times with Logic. I'll sit down and say, do you know what? I'm just going to do this again. And then a day later, it's all done. And then the next time I was like, I'm just going to do this again. It doesn't quite work. It's so much hassle. So much hassle.
Once you've done it, I've written it down somewhere, can't find it, what everything channels in it on. But once you've done it, you think that's it. So I haven't, I'm not touching that yet. No, that's the only thing I've ever come across that seems to be broken. And the song mode in here went a bit weird for a bit. It didn't seem to work properly.
I don't think we've got to song mode yet, have we? I think it's fine for the beat side of things to get that kind of going.
Well, song mode is useful if you just want to play something through or convert several sequences to one long sequence. So where Jamie was, saying that he wants to do several sequences, he could just convert them then into one sequence.
But then he wouldn't be able to sort of busk it live, would he?
No.
In reality, though, maybe, that might work. It's almost like pressing play at that point, though, isn't it? I guess. Although you could do
I don't. And stuff. I've never really understood why you'd want song mode on anything. For me, because it's just like you say, you're just pressing play.
Yeah, no, it is useful on something. Yeah, I think people do use it when they go out live. When they not everyone is jamming. Some people actually do want to go out and then place other things over the top, and they've developed them on something. So if you're not a jammer, then song mode is useful. I'm just thinking if he's going to stand up. But there's
usually some sort of, so even before the Digitone and Digitat's got that song update, you could still link sections together. And you can still link sections together here. The difference is you just don't call it a song, or...
Yep. Absolutely. That makes sense. Oh, while I think of it, a big love out to Jamie's brother, who's not well at all at the moment in hospital. So I hope he's recovering. He had a bit of a bad time. That's why the Sunday stream was cancelled as well. So it was all a bit last minute. So I hope he's okay. Obviously, if you're not aware, the Sonic State EMOM night is coming up as well. Not next weekend, the weekend after. Just look at sonicstate.com. There are still some tickets available if you're in the Bath, Bristol area. I think it's sort of midway between Bath and Bristol. And I'm playing, but I'm not sure what yet, but I'm playing. And so is Jamie. I have a feeling Jamie's on first and I'm on last, which is really scary. I'm not headlining at all. There's a proper, you get extra time if you're a proper one. So I think I might just be the one that everyone's kind of putting the chairs on the tables and hoovering. That's me. But yes, that should be
tempted now. I'm tempted to come along.
Oh, come! I have a +1.
It's getting there and.
Yeah, I think it's Bath Rugby Club, actually.
I'll have a look where's the nearest hotels and stuff.
Yeah, there might be a problem with hotels, actually. There's something going on in the area. I'd love to say it was because we were all doing an EMON, but it's not. It's like some big festival or something that's happening that's booked up a lot of the hotels. Do check, though. See if you can, because that would be amazing. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a lot of people there that we all know, that whole Sonic State crew of people and the whole YouTube stuff. So that would be brilliant.
Is he going to stream it live?
Yes. So you could just watch it. Yeah. Oh, I've killed the idea now, haven't I?
No. I went to the last one they did, and I loved it.
You did?
I did.
You did, and apparently I saw you.
We stood next to each other, but didn't
never said hello.
Speak.
Didn't even realise. Oh well, never mind. Yes. Future World Machine. Sorry, I got the Verse Lab because of the song mode. I wanted something to write and finish songs on. Yeah, exactly. I think there's always a lot of fuss when Akai, I can't remember what they put. I think it was the Force that came out without any song mode at all, didn't it, when it first came out? And there was a lot of furore about that.
Yeah, but then as a performance device, that always baffled me because it's there to launch sections of songs, Mm-hmm. I mean, I get the Verse Lab and the MPC more than I get why people were complaining about the Force.
I think it just fits certain people's workflows, and you can't please everybody. But people do rely on the. I think I was one of those people saying it really should have a song mode, because it is quite useful for people when they actually want to do productions on it. I guess it's like the arrange mode in Ableton, isn't it? So
yeah.
Anyway,
well, we've got it now. Everybody's happy.
Exactly. Wagyu has put up the streaming link, which is really cool if anyone wants to bang the button and save that for Saturday week, I think, isn't it? From 7 p.m. So you can watch it all. At least it'll give you a reminder then if you've clicked the link and you've got it. Obviously, do come back straight afterwards. I think Kent might have gone back to bed, but never mind.
Have we got any questions from the chatties?
Song mode on an instrument. I'm with you, Inky. No, we don't actually. Who? All right, let's open it up to the chat. Who wants to know anything about either sample editing or EQing, or can you? Is it easy to combine kick drums together if you want to lay 2 or 3 kick drums? There's one question. If no one else comes back with anything. If I want to
how
layer
many do you want?
stuff.
Do you want them on one pad, or do you want
That's
them
what
on...
I meant. Yeah. So can we resample? So basically, if you can assign 3 samples to one pad
4.
and then 4. Okay. I want to know how to monitor audio input. Nice one, Wagyu. Thank you for that. Hold on. That's not the question. I want to know how to monitor the audio input. Is there a meter somewhere? I have my Microfreak plugged in, but I can't see if it's making a noise. Is there an input level meter?
You'd have to look at the sampler, I think, or let's have a look at channel.
I'm just going to zoom you.
You'd have it on an audio track, wouldn't you?
Yep.
So if you had it on an audio track coming through, you'd see it here on this meter, or on your audio tracks.
That makes sense.
So if you go to main menu, audio track, and then you press your little I up here, you're going to see it come through on there, aren't you? Is that what you're asking, Maggie?
Yeah, I think so. I was just going to find a little microphone or something that we could...
Focus.
Oh, that's better. Oh, it's got a focus of its own, a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a little microphone. We can see if we can make it work. Hang on, I'll be back in 1 second. Hang on.
I've got a circuit and some batteries, but I've got no wires on the... Focus. There we go. My setup is so professional. The camera is held up with a bit of gaffer tape, and I'm kind of squashed in with a stand and mic right next to me, so I can't get up. Have you got something, Dom?
I had this cool little yellow mic to hand, but I'm not sure where it's gone. Hang on.
I mean, I can get something if you want me to.
Have I got anything that will make a noise? 1 second. Some weird batteries in. Hang on. Hold on. Let me see if we put this in here. Oh, I don't think I've got the right USB cable now.
Oh, you need an audio cable.
Oh, what, to get into the Akai?
Yeah.
I've got a little to big, a mini to big jack. So I was going to plug it into this little Korg NTS1, but I don't have a USB power, which I can grab one though. So talk amongst yourselves.
We're so organised, so professional. I'll tell some jokes, but I don't know any.
cord stuck in my pocket. Right, I have a pocket operator.
Right, cool.
Running up and down the stairs. Okay, so I should be able to remember.
Right.
So that's a pocket operator tonic. And I should... It's a bit dusty actually. Should be able to take this. That's the mic, that's the output. And...
stick it into one of the inputs.
Got to find a stop button. That's it. All right, so pocket operator. Whoops. Got a cable coming out the side.
Stick it into one of the...
Stick it into one of the inputs.
top
or outputs, as I like to call them. Okay.
Now, go to main.
Okay, so I'm going to go to main. It's gone wobbly again, hasn't it? There you go.
And then where you're on MIDI, down here, top, your bottom left.
Yeah, this MIDI.
Go to audio.
Audio, okay.
Then hit your little eye right at the top.
Yep, with you.
Right, input. I think you're on input 1. So if you want to change input 1.
So instead of 1 and 2, we just want input 1 on its own.
Yeah.
And we want output 1 and 2 because I guess it's going to come out stereo.
Yeah. And then down here, you want... I think you have to change this so you can hear it.
Ah, this is where Wagyu is coming in then. So it's not playing at the moment, so let's...
If you play it...
And that's probably coming in my mic, because for some reason... Yeah, I don't think that's going through the box.
Why isn't it going...
Because no, that's my mic that you're hearing. Oh, interesting question from Future World Machines. How many pages does the MPC manual have?
I've never read it.
Press the... What? Listen, Wagyu's in control here. Press the circle, Dom. So that circle, you mean the arming circle? So it goes red, yeah.
And press it to auto. So you want...
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I may not be in the right... Ah, okay, I was probably in the input or output, as I like to call it.
Oh, now I can hear it. Now I can hear it through the MPC, yeah?
Yes. It's very low, though. So I could probably do... It is going in there, though. Is there a level?
Try it again. Try going to in. You see down here?
Yeah. It's on auto, so if I just put it on in...
See if that works. No.
It is, I mean, it is going in. Wagyu says Jamie told him that. I mean, it is going in. It just seems to be like minus 60 dB. So I don't know. Is there like a trim on the input, or is it just quiet?
No, it's just that is quiet.
Let me just have a look on the back. Oh, there's there's phono in, isn't there? But that's for a record deck.
Hold on. There's a volume input.
The slider.
On the back,
yeah.
On the back of the unit.
Yeah. Oh, look. Boom. At least that's a bit better.
And then what you would...
I programmed this.
Very good. You could put like a maximizer on it.
Well, can I sample it first, I guess?
Yeah.
Or would you normally just have this kind of... You could just have this running like on an Octatrack on the input, just and have that as a through, almost like a through machine on an Octatrack, so it just plays through with effects on whilst you're playing stuff over the top, I presume.
Yeah, so in Wagyu's case, he was playing with a Micro Freak, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
So he's just got it going through it rather than sampling
Nice.
it.
I think there's a volume on these as well. Hang on. Can't remember which the button is, but... Okay, so, sorry, I was getting carried away there, hang on. BPM plus pad, thank you. BPM plus pad. Oh, that one, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Sorry, guys, girls. That's the one. That's the one. Hey, Cornish Waves Music. Okay, now we're rocking.
That volume isn't making a difference on the slider here. Try, rather than being in, try monitor, auto.
Well, I think that's post input, that one. So, yeah, put it on auto then. Yeah, no, that's great. Sorry, really sorry for burning you.
Yeah. Very dubby.
If I pick another pattern then, yeah, of course, BPM plus those things. Okay. Ow, whoops. I dropped it.
Like a true drummer.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Is it okay? So, any more questions? Is there any more questions? What would you like to do?
Cornish Waves Music is in first place. Is this for jams, or have there been some kind of lotto going on in the chat? Triple tie between Seb Smith. Yeah, it must be Hardware Jams. Third place, Michael at Helix Rider. Cheers, Jamie. Thanks ever so much for dropping by. I am completely deaf now. Oh yeah, who won the jam? That makes more sense. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for all your help. Yeah, any more questions on the MPC tip? I would like, actually, whilst we're just waiting, if we could just quickly sample that into a beat, which we could then do the chop on again, which we just did before, right? So,
all right. So going to menu.
So I'm just going to put the volume back to something that it should be. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to menu.
And we're going to go. Do you want to we'll sample it or yeah?
Yeah. Just sample
rather
it as a loop. Or sample
do you
it
want
as
a loop, a sample or a.
Well, I want to sample it as a 1-bar phrase, if that's all right. So sample it. What I would normally do, like on an old Akai, I would sample it and then chop it into a loop. But whatever you fancy, however you would do it with your workflow.
We could try it as a loop. I wouldn't really do it.
Oh, just do it as a sample. That's fine.
Yeah, but if we do it as a loop, then we'll learn more, won't we?
Okay. Yeah.
Because we know how to. We've just done a sample
together. We'll learn stuff together.
Right. So.
All right.
You want down here? Are you on looper? Next to sampler. In your.
Sorry, I'm not even on that page. I'm on the menu at the moment.
Yeah. Next to sampler, looper.
Yeah. Okay. Looper. Yep, got it. Oh, I see. Looper,
you want to
right.
be on one bar, because we're only on one bar, aren't we?
Yes. Where is your bar setting?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, it's on 4. So it's now going to be 1. Yep. Well, that's interesting. You have to do it. Okay, yep.
And then you want input 1, because you're only on input 1.
Input mono, yep.
1, yeah? No,
Yep, it's okay.
If you still be in stereo, it'll just...
Yeah, no, it's all right. I did it the wrong way. I double tapped it and I selected the wrong thing.
Right, yeah, okay, but you could convert your mono signal to become stereo.
That's what I want. I want that. Why is it not letting me do that mono? Ah, there. This could be the beginning of the EMOM set. This is true. Paul Artola.
Now, on here, we're going to go down here. You've got to go off, and you want it on in, don't you?
In, yeah, okay.
And then
Sorry.
it should, if you press record.
Now, should I try it?
Right, no, stop it.
Somehow when I dropped it, it sped up. But that's okay. That's, Write this all off your taxes, right? Yeah, quite. The fortunes that are coming in can all be written off.
There's a way to set it so it'll only start.
Oh, on a trigger, on like transient type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when I hit record, it doesn't say it's recording. It says it's ready. And I don't know if my transient level is high enough for it to actually make a difference.
So your little slider here?
Yeah.
Just slide it up a little bit.
Okay, I think I have to take it out of record ready mode. Oh, right. I can't move it. Can you move yours?
Yeah.
It's not selectable.
Hold on. Press. What? Why? So try use your Q links. Try
Q links. Q links. Oh, they're it's kind of frozen, but it hasn't frozen because I can do stuff.
So maybe go out of that page again. Go back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go into Pro Mixer just for a second and then back into the looper. All right. We've got input 1, we've got stereo. Yeah, it doesn't want to give me an input at all.
Well, I can do it.
It's a banging beat as well.
Is it because you've got overdub kit?
No, I just tried that. I just switched between the two of them.
No,
anyone in the chat? I can't get it up. It says half god, half biscuit beast.
You see where your overdub here?
Yes.
Yours seems to be lit up or highlighted. Or
You mean here?
Well, you see how all mine are the same colour? All along here, all along this.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Keep press stop. Double press stop. What is? You've got. See this sync button?
Yeah.
I take that off.
Oh, there you go. Somehow I'd synced up.
There
That
you
is
go.
weird. Yeah, I don't know why that. Well done. Well done. So if I hit record, there you go. You almost can't notice the join.
Do you want to do it and do it again? clear it and do it again.
Yeah, I probably should.
Press clear. Here.
Clear here. Where?
Clear here.
Clear. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Let me slow this.
Maybe take your threshold down a bit.
I think the threshold was all right. It was just I hit the button to stop the loop.
Yeah, you don't need to do that because it's not on overdub.
Oh, what? How's it going to know that it's the end of the bar?
It will just stop. It will just stop because up here you've got on play or you've got overdub.
Yeah.
And overdub will just keep overdubbing it, and play will just do the one bar.
Yeah. No, what I mean is, how does the NPC know where to end the loop and start from the beginning again?
It's doing on its own timing.
Yeah, because I'm coming in from this little box on a different time.
Yeah, because you haven't midied it up. But then that's
doesn't have MIDI.
But it doesn't matter if you're going to chop it because you're just going to chop it, aren't you?
Yeah, so I just bang the button. Let me just see if it works. Oh, hang on, that didn't even trigger. Record. Ready. No. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So it's just arbitrarily decided that that's the length of my loop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we set the tempo to the same tempo that I've got this on, it must be close enough. 71. Yeah. 71. So can I change the tempo? So I'm going to hit clear. Where can I find the tempo setting? Cheers, Paul LeBlanc. Thanks for joining us.
Main
tempo. Where is it? There, 89.
Right at the top.
Right, 77 I want. Whoops. 77. A question. Does the NPC have CV sync in?
I don't think so. The live hasn't because it hasn't got any CV at all.
Right.
Don't think the Force has.
It's not bad.
No, because you'll have to record it at the same tempo.
Oh, I am though. I've just set the tempo and I've just hit play again. They're both on 77, but it's run the NPC is still running a little bit too fast. Because it's chopping, it's getting to
or
the
maybe
end,
the threshold when it's the threshold's too high, so it's waiting for a note.
No, I think the kick drum was there in the beginning. Let me just try 75, see what happens. This is really designed to work with something that's synced though, obviously, right? But it's cool enough. So here we go. Closer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still a little bit. No, it's too slow. I did it the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Man, this is what it used to be like. Seriously, before, with an Akai, with no synchronization going on. Easy export to a pad and then trim the samples. I have a whole loop. Yes, Cresshead. That's kind of what I was meaning when the difference between a sample and a loop. So what you could do is just sample it, chop it, and then tell it to loop. But it would be quite interesting to see. Yeah, exactly. Or just tune the tempo to fit the loop again. It would be quite interesting.
Well, you don't have to do that. You just press warp and it'll just make it the length.
Oh, the quality suffers though, doesn't it?
But we were going to chop it up. You wanted to chop it up, and that was the point. So that's why it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it's a perfect loop or not.
Actually, that's very true. That is very true. Okay, hang on. I'm determined. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is coming round to the beginning of the bar faster than it should be, which means it's running too fast, surely.
Yeah.
No, it's running too slow.
I don't, because we could go round for...
Yeah. It's a weird one, though, isn't it? Is it running too fast? If it runs fast, then it's going to reach the end before it should do, which is what's happening.
Cut off the end bit.
Yeah, which is what's happening. So I think it should be slow. So I'm going to change it one more. I'm wondering if I'm actually changing the tempo correctly. It's literally where it says there. It says sequence tempo 78. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or global? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on. No, it's the other way. It's the other way. Surely it's the other way. Let me just see. Okay, so I put it on 80. Yeah. So then we're going to go to menu. We're going to go to looper. We're going to put it into record. Going to hit the button. Oh, okay. So it's like a 7/8 time.
Yeah.
Now let's chop that then.
Right, so...
Because I can see you're losing patience here.
Export.
Export. Yeah. New looper sample. And do I select none? I'll just put it into a program.
Program. You want program... You can put it in your drum and bass kit or...
Yeah. Okay, so I put it in program 2.
Program 2, but then you've got to assign a pad. So,
Yep.
So make sure you hit a pad.
Hit a pad.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And press keep, I think.
Save?
Not save. I'm sure it's keep.
Yeah, I've kept it. It's gone back to the main display.
Okay, let's go and see if we can find it. So go back to your main.
Yeah.
And you want to be on MIDI, so you want to get out from your audio to your MIDI.
Yep.
Down at the bottom.
Oh.
Have you found it? You've done it already?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now we're going to go to menu, sample edit.
Yep. Then we can go to regions will be funny because it'll be it'll divide it into 16. Can I divide it into 15 or 14?
Try threshold.
Okay.
Try.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then what do? I hit
you should
chop?
It's
just done, isn't it?
Test it out first.
Yes.
Because you can alter them.
Yeah. Wow. Didn't pick the world's most inspiring beat, really, did it?
I'm not saying anything about your
Oh, I got a hi-hat.
drumming.
Did I tell you that time I was working with Tribe Called Quest? Believe it, would you? You wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it.
They hired you specifically for your hi-hats.
Yeah. Q-Tip was like, man, you English. Why are we chopping it, Chris said? Because we can. Because we can. I mean, to be fair, it's taken a 7-beat loop and made I could then sequence something better out of it, but didn't quite realise there were so many wubba wubba noises in there. Very PJ and Duncan. Yeah. Thank you, Ian. I'll take that as a compliment. Kick, snare, hat, fart. Okay, show us something cool, Kinky Inky. We didn't get any questions as well. Go on, someone in the chat must have a question.
Yeah, someone give us an idea. What would they like to see? I quite like reversing things and like making synths and then converting them to audio. And then
just let yourself go. See what comes out. If that's, I don't want to put you on the spot. Would that be all right?
Okay, let's try that. Let's go to an unused track. Then go to plugins. Sorry. And then we'll pick some sort of...
Chris had just saying what the secret was in the looper page. Oh, it wasn't a secret because it failed, but I just set them to the same tempo, and then they're clearly not the same tempo, so I just adjusted one and managed to hit a beat. It wasn't 16 beats, it was 15 or 14 or something. But it was, that was the way to do it. But technically what you could do is you could literally sync them up, not the Pocket Operator, but you could sync them up.
So what we could do is we could... I wonder if we could... I'm wondering if we could just actually...
Oh, sorry, Chris. Inky said she had a secret hint for the looper page the other week.
Ah, yes. Do you want to know that?
I guess now you've yes. Sorry, you can do it later. You just don't disturb the flow.
No, because that's quite a good one. Sorry.
Can you build it into this demo?
I suppose I could. So here we've got like an instrument, and say I want to, we'll put it on an ARP because that's what we do. Right.
Nice.
And then we'll here we go. So here's the trick. So I'll stop that for a minute. Here's the trick. When we're on, we'll use track 4 as the looper page, right?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to set off these pads even though there's nothing on them.
Okay.
So so I'm going to select this pad. Oh, we're in triplets. Hold on. We're in triplets, and if we don't get out of that, that's going to be a pain. So hold on. We're still in triplets up here, look. Right.
Got you.
Right, we don't want to be in triplets for that. So we're on here, and we're going to set up I'll go to program, can be in program 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to select this, and I'm going to trigger it on the first step, even though there's nothing on it. Right? So
okay.
If I solo that, there's nothing on it, but that pad is lighting up. Right?
Gotcha. Yep.
And then we can do it for, say, the pad above it. So we select it. Sorry. Select it, go to the step sequencer, and we'll put that on. Yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we've got 2 pads, nothing's running. So on and solo that so we can have my beautiful beat. Now, if I go back to, say I had an external instrument that was MIDI'd in, which we don't.
Right.
So we're going to use the internal sequence synthesizer. Right. and we'll put it on. We'll just put it on that ARP for a bit, and then we'll go back into the looper. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on, I haven't actually. Hold on.
No worries.
I haven't actually engaged the ARP here, have I? So. Right. So, say that was an external synth.
Yeah.
And we're on the looper, and we want to just record that. So, I need to be re-input the sample left and right.
All right. Is that overdubbing?
Yeah, that is overdubbing. I didn't really want that.
It's kind of cool.
Let's get rid of that now. So.
Cornish Waves Music saying, can you do a quick Can You Feel It by Mr. Fingers? 5 minutes should be enough.
So if that was a guitar I played in on that looper.
Yeah.
Right. Normally you'd have to export it and then trigger it on the step sequencer. But what you can do is if it's playing, because I've only got my drums playing now.
Yeah.
I've played my guitar in. If I export it to program 1 to that pad, and I press keep, it should.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's already
on the yeah.
Sequencer. So that's how you get your looper to be live. But obviously, if you had an external instrument, you'd be playing it and then stop it and
yes.
Away.
Do you know, way back in the midst of time when we used to use Akai S1000s and S1100s to move vocals, like if you wanted to repeat background vocals in the choruses, so you'd sample the first chorus and then you'd spin them in down the line. We used to. You could use a MIDI note to trigger the sample recording. So you'd put a MIDI note in just before the start of the singing, and then you'd use the same MIDI note to play it back. So you'd literally hit record and you'd wait, and as soon as a MIDI note came along that was locked to the track, it would start recording. And it was a game changer, because suddenly you weren't spinning this thing in by hand trying to get the timing right. You're actually triggering it, to a sequence note coming out the Atari. But no, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Nice one.
Because otherwise it's not a real looper, because you have to then stop and make it.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Future World Machine saying, what's the 16 levels thing I've heard so much about? I guess that's because there's 16 pads, so most things divide into 16.
Well, 16 levels, there's two things now. So 16 levels used to be, if we go back to the drum track, and I pick this lovely sound. If I shift and hit 16 level, I don't want to be in pad perform. I want to be in 16 levels. Right?
Oh, it's a mode, is it? There's a thing called 16. Oh gosh.
Now it's tuned it.
Okay.
Or that's a better one, right? 16 levels, it's tune. Or we can have filter, which doesn't seem to make much difference.
You're applying 16 levels across the pads of something to that sample in varying degrees of.
But now the only problem with that is when you look at it on the screen, it all becomes one note within the drum track.
Oh, so you can't quite tell
what notes you've played.
Yeah.
But now there's a new feature in the latest update Whereas if I go to menu, program edit, and I've got this pad, and I hit that keys, it's now made it a brand new track. And it's become a proper instrument. As easy as that.
Nice. That's really neat. Really good.
I'm trying to think where.
So yeah, Cresshead was saying, so pre-preparing pads and triggers for the loops that you make is a really cool idea.
So we could reverse that.
Yeah, go for it.
We'd have to put something nice on it first, though, to make it sound good if we reverse it. So
I've got a loop here, if you like.
You get your loop. Get your loop and then put an effect on it because. So you go to.
Like a low pass filter on 0.
Pad mixer.
Yep.
Find your one with your loop into mine's.
Hold on. I'm on.
You're on the top, aren't you?
Yeah, so.
Pad mixer.
Yeah.
And you're on right at the top. Yeah. And then
so do I put it in as an insert?
Yeah, just on that pad.
So how about flanger? It's kind of cool. Yours sounds better than mine, though.
And now we should see if we can flatten that pad so it imprints the effects on it. So you go to
amazing.
What did you put on it?
It's called the talk box.
I want something like that. I want something cool.
Cresshead saying, I'm just mixing a song all made with the looper on my MPC. Live bass, drums, vocals, JDXI vocoder. Looper page is superb. Brilliant. As long as everything's playing in time when you put it in. Yeah, I can imagine that. Superb. I mean, wow. So in the looper page, obviously everything's kept separate. Yeah, really good.
I want something kind of very weird. Yeah, that could work. Right, so now we're going to go to the menu again.
Yeah. Just go back
and
to
we're
my
going
talk box.
to go to program edit up here.
Yeah.
And if we press this little button up here, this little arrow.
Yep.
I
Flatten.
think that's going to imprint the effect on the pad. So when we reverse it, the effect will be reversed. Otherwise, the effect won't be reversed.
All right, so this is flattening the effect into the thing. Right, okay, so I can do it, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not precious about this, to be honest. So theoretically, that should probably still have an effect on it. So it's probably getting double effect then.
No, it's just automatically taking the effect off.
Okay, that's clever. Cool.
Right, so now if we go back into our main page.
Mm-hmm.
And
Awesome saying try the frequency shifter.
Oh, we can't at the moment because we've printed that effect to that pad now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Right. So if we go back to your main page, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of your little icon, your little eye at the top.
Hang on, I'm on. Oh, yeah, is that the eye that's doing that?
You know the little eye at the top here.
Yeah, there you go. Got it.
And then go to warp sample and reverse, and then see what we've made.
I mean that's okay, but check this.
That's killing it. Sounds like some sort of duck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, duck.
A duck having a moan.
It's a duck. It's a duck.
So what does he want us to put on the
frequency shifter? So presumably I can just put that on an effect on that pad again now, right? So
yeah, and you can keep on going.
So we go to the eye again, do we? And then add an insert. Eye, insert.
No, because that's the whole program.
Oh, okay.
You want to
Oh,
be...
I'm lost again. Hang on.
Menu, program edit.
Yep.
And it should light up the pad you're on, which it does, green.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's because it's reversed. It doesn't start at the beginning.
No, but you can move it. Don't forget you could move that
little...
Move the little red one. No, the red... Because it's the end you're moving, because the end is now the beginning.
Clever.
Right, and now at the bottom, where you've got effects, you've got right at the end, you've got effects here.
Oh, look at that. So it's ready for some more effects.
Yeah.
And he wanted frequency
shifter, which, okay. Well, it doesn't really make much.
Can you edit it?
Yeah.
Kick, snare, hat, fart, duck.
I'm going for my favourite. I'm going for a granulator again. And I'm going to reverse it, which means it should come out the right way, right?
Yes. That's not bad.
Have some chorus. Vocal harmonizer.
I think I might get this installed in Mrs. Wiggly's car for the horn. Coming through.
Yeah.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
It's Noddy, isn't it? It's like Noddy's.
Big ears! Oh dear, dear, dear.
Is there any sensible questions? Anybody want to do something mildly sensible?
Yeah, Future World Machines. So moving the loop points with your fingers. I often forget that this is a touch screen, and it is easy. It's easy to forget that. So just grabbing the end point and moving it and grabbing the start point is a really neat. I mean, I'm at a slightly weird angle here, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you can just pick.
That's a good one.
I'm a truck behind you. Look out the way, Noddy.
Yeah, I've lost my. Oh no! There's a big horrible person behind me. Oh, I can't start to start the car now.
Now we're in tune, look.
We need Gaz with his big ears. I mean, not Gaz's big ears. I mean, he did a he did a great big ears impression, didn't he, on the birthday stream? I'm trying. That's not a half bad sound you got going on there. That's brilliant.
I like doing reverse things. I think they're fun. That's my favourite kind of thing to do.
That's really ace.
And...
Really, really ace.
Yeah.
Any last requests from the chat? Let's get a couple in. See if there's anything to get. I mean, I quite like the idea of you just going from scratch and making something. Starting with an arp and adding a kick and a snare and a crazy noise or something, just to see. Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's about.
Wow.
All you get for me today.
Wagyu's saying, yeah, it would be good to see Inky in full flow without us stopping to ask her basic questions.
Oh,
You've got to get into the flow. Messing about and experimenting and having fun is a good cure for writer's block. This is very true. Very, very true. And that's heavy, says Auxton. Well, yeah, it's very heavy. Very, very heavy. Can you try putting a high-pass filter on and sweeping it up with the kick drum and stuff underneath it? That's an interesting question. One, can you use pinch and zoom? Yes, look, you can. Look at that. Whoa. Amazing.
Hold on. Why is it? Hold on.
I think you've probably high-passed it all completely.
Maybe.
That's it. Amazing.
What I like is you can automate the filter types. So if I wanted to, I could automate the type of filter. Hold on. Get you in focus. Focus, please. So this bandpass. Oh, I think it's the colour of the screen. Oh, you see that? That's type bandpass.
Yes.
And if I move it, it's high pass. And
Oh, cool. Are you controlling that remotely then, or are you doing it from the side?
From the Q link here.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can automate that. So right, we'll try that. So if I go main menu.
I think your phone's interfering with your audio as well. Actually, if you've got it sitting next to you.
No, I haven't. It's probably my jumper. So
your jumper.
I've put automation on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's my electrical personality. That's what it is. And then if we go here, it could be my headphones actually. And then
your jumper is fine. I'll go with that.
If we go, so I'm going to play this and automate the filter. But I've only got a bar, so I better be quick, haven't I? So
oh, it sounds great.
hold on, I'm on the wrong one. Hold on. Right, so
That sounded great.
Let's take the automation off and let's go back in and try and alter the cut off and rest.
Oh. That sounds brilliant. Amazing.
It's just good fun, isn't it?
It is. It's really good. And I love this pinching and zooming and stuff as well. Someone asked in the chat about moving the waveforms around. It's really neat. I do keep forgetting it's a touchscreen sometimes. Actually, that's true. Cresshead's sounding a bit Euro rack. Yeah, I mean, it's got that sound to it. I mean, because you can just route things all over the place. I love the way you can put effects from different places, if you mean. So we've got the sends, we've got the insert, and then there was another place to add another effect, wasn't there, after you bounce the pad down?
Well, there's one on
really
each.
Cool.
Yeah, there's one on each pad, but there's one on each track as well. So you can have 4 on a pad and then 4 on a track. So that's 8.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
really, really cool.
It's also got other little effects. So you've got a second page just for.
Oh!
Sorry. So you've got, they're like dedicated pad effects on that particular page.
And all MIDI mappable.
Well, look, yeah, you can automate them or, MIDI mappable when the MIDI
when it works, obviously,
works.
but yeah. Nice.
So, if you've got that Novation XL, you've got 16 pages of knobs and buttons and sliders and all that can be mappable.
Great. Morgan Juniper saying, when you're picking the start and end points on the sample, does it automatically find 0 crossing points? Don't know. It depends how far you can zoom in, I guess.
You can alter it all, so it depends how you're chopping it. But yes, the threshold, I think it would find the 0 crossing points.
I mean, it's difficult in a stereo sample sometimes because the 0 crossing points don't happen on the left and the right at the same time. Cresshead says zoom in. My waveform's like not as
you can use
not as sausage as yours. Just can you zoom into your waveform and see, because mine's a bit too small to. It's mostly all 0 crossing points.
But I haven't actually. Do you want me to?
Can you just pinch and zoom
Yeah, but
zoom
you want
in?
to chop it first, because you will have to chop it.
Oh, what to see? Yeah, maybe. I just wondered how granular it went in, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Let me have a look.
Like if you wanted to choose your own ones, then that's.
Yeah, let me get the right cue points. I'm trying to find. Zoom. Here we go.
Machina doesn't have a pinch or zoom.
There you go.
Oh, right. Okay.
Simple. So you can see how granular
It does go right down to the basics.
Yeah. So if I want.
Right. So yeah, you can go in, and if it doesn't do it automatically, you can definitely pick up to the nearest sample point. Excellent.
Yeah. So that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. That's as good as you want it, isn't
And
it?
I was just going to say, Morgan, I'm not having to do tiny little fade in and outs on stereo stuff to avoid the clicks. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you can do. You've got tails, so you can choose a tail and how long the tail end of that tail is going to be to stop the clicking so much.
Nice.
Can you see?
Yeah. Little tail there. So. Awesome. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Do you wanna carry on or call it a day?
I don't mind. I think we need some questions from the audience for next time.
We do. Should we put out a little call for questions and a thread somewhere?
Yeah, because there's so much, but I don't know what people want to know. I think we need to be answering questions now. I think you've got the basic hands of it, haven't you? You don't.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there. Definitely, I can do stuff. Obviously, that's brilliant. Just speaks for itself. Yeah, yours sounds great. Sounds like some alien coming down to eat my wubba. Kurt. Hello, Kurt. Thank you for joining. Do any of you use clip mode?
Yes, sometimes.
Is that triggering a clip from each of the pads?
That's, you know how we made,
Effectively.
a bounce to sample?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically you're bouncing it to a sample, then you're putting it on a
pad.
But
Yeah.
it's in a clip mode. So like this is Ableton Live now.
Yeah.
If you go down to here,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, do you want me to go there? Hey, Vladimir Popov, pop on over to YouTube if you fancy it. There's much more going on in the chat. I know you're watching on Facebook. You're very welcome.
Go to
Hold on. Main menu. Main. That's it. Yep.
Main, yeah. Get rid of
Lose
your
the
little eye.
eye. Yep. There you go.
And instead of the drums, you want to be on the clip, just below the
Yep.
drums.
Yep.
There's a little thing there.
I think I've done it.
Right, so I could. Now you've got all these. If you've got a row of red, a row of green, a row of
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
yeah, but there's nothing in them.
No,
But
true.
what they are is they're mute groups. So a red pad will mute another red pad when you hit it.
Ah.
So what you'd put all your drums in, say.
Oh right,
the
so it's
left-
exactly like live. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, and you've got like 8 banks of those, and you can have as many. You can have a few tracks of those. You could only used to have one track, which if you did another track, it would stop the first track. So you could have like a couple of tracks with 16 lots of 16 clips.
Yep.
So you
Yep,
could
yep.
do an entire. That's how Kurt makes his sets. He kind of, instead of putting a sample on a drum pad, he'd put it on a clip.
Right. Nice.
So it's effectively it's the same as putting a clip and triggering it on the first step. It just go round and round and round.
That's really neat that it's got that option. Lots of people saying they haven't tried it yet. I mean, you can do lots of stuff in lots of different ways, which is exactly the same as the Ableton style thing.
So right, if I go back to this and I solo this track, I've just soloed this clip track, and I've gone to program edit, and on this red one I've now got my bounce for my drums, and then if I go to this one I could probably get. Where's my beautiful loop sample? There you go. So together I can have.
Oh, yes.
And that should shut up now. Yeah. So you'd have to kind of.
Really neat. I didn't know it did any of that stuff. Fantastic. A very important question coming in from Cresshead. How can I be a pop star, Inky?
He is.
Yeah.
He just
But
doesn't
maybe you
know
meant
it.
a bigger pop star. Waggy's saying he was really rusty at the start with the 2-week gap. Yes. Well, I think we're on for next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we will be here. I might even have done some more work on my set as well, which would be really good. Hey, Vladdy, how are you? Let's just see. Choke groups has half God, half biscuit. That's what they are effectively, aren't they? Effectively, I suppose, for clips. You can
Yes.
Can you choke? Can you lock a closed and an open hi hat together and choke them out?
Yeah.
on
So if you
drum
go back
pads?
to your drum pads, go to track 1.
Yeah. So go to track 1. That's that one. Okay, there's my hats. Oh, I think it's doing it already.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it's set like that. Look.
No, it shouldn't be.
Well, it is.
I'll tell you. Look. Look. Don't argue with your mother, right? And go to the menu. Go to menu. Program edit.
Menu.
and global.
Global.
Now, if you hit those two that you're telling me are, they're both on poly, so they're not muting each other. But can you see there's mute groups next to poly down here?
Yeah, they're on mute group 2.
Are they? Oh, all right. Oh dear. Okay. You to pick the only kit in the world that
But no, you can tell though, because it chopped the hi-hat.
Yeah, but
That's the only reason I could tell. It's like, but that's cool. So if you put them both in the same numbered mute group, they will not play at the same time. They will chop each other off.
yes.
Wow, a superstar says, well, that's cool.
And here's where you get to your layering, so you can have them cycle through 4 samples, or you can have them randomly play.
Nice, like a round robin type thing, or okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So if you go to your samples, you've got layer 1, which has got something in. Then you could have layer 2, and I could put.
Oh wow! And you can literally just load something up, right?
Yeah.
So if I hit none, I can put.
Yeah.
I could put a vintage effects. That's probably going to get a bit repetitive on the hi-hat, though, wouldn't it?
So if I go to cycle, that's the same pad.
Ah.
Or random. Yeah, it's all a bit. If I put it on poly, yeah, you can do pretty much what you want, really. So, how are you getting on?
I've layered the beginning of a siren on my hi-hat, and now I'm going to add something else. I'm going to put. Oh, these are all from my kit, right? I get it.
But they can be any sample. They can be the samples we've just done.
Right. Amazing. Oh, and I can set that to loop through the 3 sounds then, can I? So if I go back, where am I? Samples. Global, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So instead of Half God, Half Biscuit, where can I buy this record? Cornish Rave Music, Poundland. It's a pound for the sound. It's a pound for the sound.
So that's my sound altogether. But then if I go into global and I cycle it, or I can have them all together.
Really good.
And then I could even reverse them if I wanted to. Oh, I've only reversed 1 layer. Let's reverse all 3 layers. And we've got a laser.
Amazing. But also what you could do is you could have 4 very slightly different recordings of the same hat and have them on round robin just so that they sound more real rather than just the same sample as well. As you've got 4 running.
Yeah, that's the proper use of it, but I prefer.
Well, yes, of course. Ace, that's so ace. Well, we need to crowdsource some questions, I guess, or challenges. I think an Inky challenge would be good. We could finish it on an Inky challenge. I don't think I'm paying attention.
What do you mean?
I am paying attention.
What do you mean an Inky challenge?
How rude. Well, challenge you to do something. Like a I don't know.
Haven't we been doing that for the last few weeks?
It's true, yeah. The whole thing is a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm already mentally challenged, people. Yeah, carry on.
Or maybe next week we could... Go on.
We need some questions, don't we? We need to know what other people would like, rather than us fooling about just randomly.
And also, maybe we can make a tune or something for 20 minutes. We could both try making a tune. Or something. And I'll flip between the two, and then we can play them both at the end, and we won't be listening to each other's. Something like this. I am the Inky challenge. Yes, exactly.
We'd have to listen to each other, though, wouldn't we?
Yeah, unless someone else flips the thing. Well, think of something. I think it'd be nice to end up with a tune, or at least kind of groove at the end of it, wouldn't it? Anyway, open to any suggestions. Absolutely. A pint of cider up the nose with 2 straws, says Wagyu. Oh, John.
That's the name of my new album, Wagyu. Thank you for bringing it up.
Oh dear. Biscuit Records presents Inky and Wiggly's Pad Pounding. There you go. You know what? It would get a lot more. It would probably get on the YouTube feature page with a title like that. Really.
Oh, you need to copy that down quick.
I think you can do a post on YouTube with a poll type thing underneath it or something. Anyway, so I'll do one of those, and we'll crowdsource some questions, and then we'll think of something tune wise, or maybe we both have to come up with a little tune or a beat in time for next week or something like that. You've got too much going on anyway, because you've got to do your set on Monday, haven't you? So
I've got to do it for Monday, yeah. But
let's not stress you out before then.
Yeah, but I've got a few days after that, haven't I?
Yeah, exactly. We'll think about it.
My tunes are very basic. They only take about an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I've never spent longer than... So a set of half an hour takes me about 3 hours.
Oh, man, I wish it did me. Crikey.
No, I can't be bothered if it doesn't... Yeah, it's got to sound right, and I'm not going back. I can't be bothered.
Wow. Is it streamed, your show on Monday?
No, it will be aired. Hopefully, if I get it done, a week on Friday on Duns and Hendricks channel.
Okay. Cool.
I'll be their guest.
All right. Well, shall we call it a day and regroup this time next week?
I think I need a little drink of cider now.
Up the nose with 2 straws.
Pounding.
All right. Well, no. Hopefully, maybe Lord Kent will join us again next week. He obviously, he's not been well, so he needs his sleep as well. And I think it's absolutely fine. So we can't force him to join us. It'd be nice if he pops up next week. But big love to you. Thank you for popping in and saying hello in the chat. And thank you to everyone who's joined us. We've had a few viewers and everything. It's been really cool. It's been a nice way to spend the evening. Well, I definitely have, and it's come back. The point is, it's come back very quickly. 2 weeks. I really haven't touched it for 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, how does it go again? And then very quickly, between the menu and the main pages, you can get doing stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for all your help. It's been amazing. Thank you.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Cool. There will be a stream on Sunday. I'm not sure who's on yet, so we'll work something out. If you'd like to come on, give me a shout. You're very welcome. We'll see you next Wednesday. And there'll be, obviously, what's the challenge? The Hardware Jams challenge this weekend. Is it up? Probably not.
Oh, no, we don't know till Monday. Till tomorrow. It's a secret.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh.
Only the person that sets it knows. They might throw around to my data.
Is there a Volca challenge someone mentioned? Is that a separate thing?
John Alchemy's doing a Volca challenge to send to Korg. I think it's part of Korg's challenge, but we're doing it as John's doing it as hardware jams, and then going to put them all in the Korg.
Oh, nice. Cool. All right. Well, check out Hardware Jams on Facebook for that. And John Alcom is in the chat if you want to ask him anything about that too. It sounds really good. Toast is live if he wants the music. Okay, so let's have link for... Can you whack the link in?
I can't because I don't have my phone here.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have it bookmarked.
Right, you could do it.
Yeah, he could.
He owes me a link from yesterday.
It's KDK, isn't it? KDK.
Yeah.
Here we go. I've got it.
Well, that's a nice way to round off the evening then.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let's all pop over to see the KDK DJs in full effect. Right on this link here. That's the channel, and this is what's going on there right now. So this second link I'm about to post is a link straight to live. Oh, there you go. Wagoo's hit me as well, so that's cool. Sounds good, actually.
Oh, it's always good over there.
It's
always variety. There's lots of variety as well. Sounds like he's just started, so we're just in time.
Cool. All right. Well, everyone head over to that. We will see you all next week. Hopefully I'll see you on Sunday as well. Smash like if you haven't, if you wouldn't mind, because it always helps the channel. Follow if you haven't, but I'm sure you will do. And thank you very, very much indeed again to Inky for being so wonderful, and for Kent for stopping by. Kent's also live as well, so he must have woken up, so that's cool. He's obviously just kicked off as well. So, and we will see you all very, very soon. And again, big love to all. Hope you're well, stay well, and see you all next week. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
Connect so with the earth pipe, link up the harmonized, left the termite, back beyond obsolete blessings, a birthright. To live a life which a lot for me, no short worldwide. Cosmic love energy, I go herbicide free, organically, me say worthwhile. Watch the way one of you take term points in terms of definitions and long termites. Yes, I check the eye. One side is defined by one side the other. I.e. I am an ideas man. I assign too much of the qualities of my God. Who's we up talking like there's two of me? One is a construct, one is a creativity. The supreme one, all encompassing information in and of itself, most definitely. Another life infinitely, most life infinitely. Beyond the scripture, niceness can be. Blessed be. I continually miss pick up a being as the infinity. Yes.